Yes.
Yes.
We are back. Semi-live?
We're about to leave semi-live because today we're doing another frozen food review. And this is Amy's bowls. And these are Mexican themed. I don't know if they're all Mexican themed, but these Amy's bowls are Mexican themed. And they seem to be made with organic stuff, which in no way comforts me because they look disgusting. I'm so scared. Like, my stomach already hurts just from anxiety, but that's really nothing new. So maybe we'll be surprised.
Yeah. You know, I mean, they look like Mexican food to some degree, but they smell like Mexican food.
They smell like Mexican takeout that's been in your car for like an hour on a hot day.
And then, like, you go into the car, like, the next morning or later on that day, and you're like, whoa.
Yeah. Like Chinese food. Like
Yeah.
it lingers.
And you're like, how could that have been so great?
You turn on the AC like a week later and get blasted with Mexican takeout.
Yeah. Yours looks really delicious. Wow. You a little nervous?
God.
I mean, do you want to just, like, dig your fingers in there and just scoop some out?
It looks like somebody already did.
Oh, should I tuck it in my shirt?
Yeah, tuck it in your shirt. We want to make sure that we are minding our manners.
Yeah. Okay. I need a fork.
Well, so I think on your left, it is the casserole chili relleno, the broccoli cheddar bake.
Broccoli cheddar bake.
Then we have the Mexican casserole.
Casserole, yeah.
Is casserole Mexican? Why are
No,
they
and
all...
neither is broccoli. So they're not all Mexican, obviously.
Okay, and then the other one on my right is the tortilla, casserole, and baked beans.
Black beans. All right, which one do you want to dig into? I mean, which one is your favorite?
I've got to be completely honest with you. Every single one looks absolutely disgusting. My heart is racing, and I really don't want to do this.
Any of you who've seen some of our past work have noticed that Amanda is the world's greatest food critic.
I hate food. I really do. You should just pick because I don't want to
go
do
left to
any
right.
of it.
We'll pretend like it's a book.
Okay, we'll do left to right.
All right, so this one is the chili relleno, right? Or relleno?
Yep, that is the chili relleno casserole or something.
Do you want me to mix it up or just dig in?
I don't really think it would make a difference. Oh my god.
All right, you want me to go in first or you want to?
I want you to do it first, so I at least know what I'm getting myself into.
All right, as you can see, it's got a very nice, appealing look to it. It tastes exactly like it looks. It's actually...
That's horrifying.
It actually is not bad.
It tastes exactly how it looks.
Yeah.
It's... Oh.
What?
It doesn't taste bad, but that texture is just disgusting. Oh my god.
That's fine.
That was... I mean, I don't want it.
That is
but it was
much
fine.
better than it looks.
It just tastes like beans.
It tastes exactly... To be honest, it's pretty good. What would you give it, 1 to 10?
Like a 4.
What? This is an easy...
I can't believe
I'm not a big Mexican
like
fan,
scooping it.
but this is an easy, for this style thing, for what it is.
Yeah.
It's an 8. I think that's a solid snack.
Yeah.
I really do. I hate macaroni and cheese, but I guess that's next.
You don't like macaroni and cheese? You're Italian.
I grew up in a poor family, and my father was a good cook,
Yeah.
and so we had pretty good food.
Yeah.
Boxed Kraft's macaroni and cheese gives me nightmares.
That sound is great.
Yeah, slop. All right, going in. Then we got a little broccoli on there. Oh, I think I just buried the broccoli. Hang on a minute.
Broccoli has been buried.
It's not tasty, but there's nothing wrong with it.
No. It was terrible.
It's terrible?
I mean, it's not like you're gonna spit it out, but like cardboard.
Like, I wouldn't, because I don't like macaroni and cheese, but it wasn't unpleasant.
It's not unpleasant.
And see, I took a spoonful, forkful, whatever. But for the first one, I went in a few times. So
yeah.
You know which one I like better.
So this one's the Mexican casserole. There's stuff hanging from the bottom.
Yeah, yeah. Does it look as good as you think? Do you like that sound? Going in. Oh boy, that's a lot. Oh, thank God.
I'm surprised that you don't poke the back of your throat with your fork. You like lunge at it.
Yeah, I come from a big family. You gotta eat. This one tastes like cardboard. There's not a lot of flavor to it. Again, there's nothing wrong with it.
What is this? I don't want to know.
Yeah, just eat it.
Don't tell me.
It's supposed to be there.
I mean, I hate it, but it just tastes like cardboard.
It does, right? All right. So, which one's next? The casserole or?
So we just had the casserole.
That was the casserole.
This is the tortilla casserole with black beans, which looks absolutely grotesque.
It's fine. It's like there's nothing about it that you're gonna go, that is, well, you might, but it's fine. Let's go for the black beans now.
God.
Got a little cheese in there too. I have to be honest with you, they taste like black beans. Yeah, black beans aren't necessarily gonna make me go, yes! That's a 7. You'll like it. I know you're gonna like this one.
I don't know what I'm eating.
Take another bite just to give it a second try. Here. I'll help you out. Hang on a minute.
What is that?
Hang on. It doesn't
You
stick
can't even pick it up.
Here you go. Oh.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm being tortured. It tastes like somebody took like a tomato, a few black beans, corn, and then tortilla chips and just pureed it in a blender and added ketchup.
There goes all your lipstick. Oh, mine too. I'm kidding. I am pleasantly surprised with all of these. None of them make me go, wow. But like, in a pinch,
Yeah.
if you were gonna make, whether it be a late night snack, a lunch, or a dinner, and you just wanted to throw something in the microwave for 4 minutes and call it a day,
Yeah.
there is not a one of these that you wouldn't eat. There's not a one of these where you'd be like, oh, what a wonderful lunch I just had. But I would say that when we looked at the pic, we partially chose these because the photos were so terrible,
yeah.
right?
The photos are really, really bad.
Yeah, they were terrible.
And even looking at them in real life, they look very, very bad.
No, like when we put them in the microwave, it was like, these things are going to be terrible.
Yeah.
And then after like the first 2 minutes, you could start to smell the aroma.
Yep.
And we were like, oof.
It's really going to be terrible.
I'm going to say that Amy is definitely a surprise.
Put salt, pepper, or hot sauce or something on top of it. I can't imagine any of these being an unpleasant meal if you like Mexican food.
Yeah. It's basically a paper bowl.
Yeah.
In plastic. You put a slit in the top.
Yeah.
You throw it in the microwave. You push 4 minutes or a little bit more to be safe, right? You come back, and 4 minutes later, you just, put this on the table and eat it.
I think it's fair. It is not as bad as I was anticipating it to be. I don't ever want it again. Perfectly acceptable, though.
So I do want frozen food because at times I just want to grab something like that and chuck it in the oven or chuck it in the microwave for the person that wants that.
Yeah. This
is exactly what you should get. On a scale from 1 to 10, what would you have given, based on the photos?
3.
And you gave all of them what?
4.
Well, I mean, that right there is a 33.3% increase. I give Amy's as a brand an 8. I don't know that you could do much better for frozen food in the sense where, like, if you're expecting to get a 10 out of a frozen food dish, I mean, that's a little lofty expectation, right? I wouldn't buy the macaroni and cheese again just because I don't like it.
I would try something else from that brand. I'm sure there are other, we only have 4. I'm sure there's numerous other types. And I would be willing to try something else if they had food that I typically eat. I don't often gravitate towards Mexican food, but if they had like pasta bowls or vegetable bowls, anything like that, I would try it.
I'm going to look up because I forget how much we paid for them. So $5.49 is what this says, just if you buy it direct. And nowadays you get lunch for $5.50, right? How much does a sub cost nowadays?
$12.
Yeah, right? I mean, so I'm giving these 9 thumbs up.
I would be willing to try it again, but I'm going to give it 5 thumbs up in the sense that I don't think I formed a full opinion on it, and I could not recommend it to somebody based off of that.
I think that I'm like, what was the first Frozen? What was the one that we did the other day? Oh my God, we don't even remember. Like,
Frozen Earth?
Yeah, something special, not special.
Good Earth?
We wouldn't be.
We did a review for a vegan frozen food brand, and we started with this one because I thought it was going to be like the best one. I thought it was going to be at least decent, and they were all absolutely terrible, really, really bad.
These were not terrible.
No.
Amy, nice hustle. Keep up the good work. I can't even complain about the macaroni and cheese. Amy, you're onto something here. You should be in the frozen food business.
Well, it sounds like Dad is certainly changed on the Amy. You're going to jump on the Amy train. That's going to be a new frozen food staple in our house, apparently, and I will avoid it simply because no thank you. We are going to be doing a few more, so stay tuned for that.
We got dessert coming up on our next one.
We have dessert coming up on our next one.
What kind of dessert is it?
We can either do ice cream or we can do those ice cream balls, the mochis. I don't know. We're going to be doing some sort of dessert. It's
95 degrees out, so maybe we should do the ice cream.
It's literally like 104 in Boston, which is
hot.
Real hot for Boston. So
97% humidity.
Yeah. So stay tuned for that. That is coming up next, and if you subscribe to our channel, you will be notified of upcoming videos.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Is that the first time we begged for a subscription?
No, didn't we?
We have to beg more.
Yeah, we're not
don't
begging
make fun of those people that beg for subscriptions and likes and what's the other thing?
Comments?
Yeah. Throw some comments down there. Can you reply to the comments?
Yeah, you can reply.
Oh, wow.
One of our next videos is going to be me teaching Dad how to use YouTube.
What? Is that what we're on?
You're terrible.
Well, I'm John.
I'm Amanda. And this was a disaster.
This was a disaster. Hey, when I said we're going to get better at this, I might not have been completely right.
We meant slowly.
But yeah, it's a process.
It's a process. Stay tuned for that process. Because, I mean, it can only get better.
Yeah. It can, yeah. What, really?
All right, adios.